Good afternoon. Thanks for joining us. I'm Sharon Yu. This afternoon, a 6-year-old is recovering after being run over by a school bus in Brooklyn Park. Police say it happened yesterday afternoon. They say the child was dropped off in the Edinburgh Golf Course parking lot near his home. The bus then ran over the boy and did not immediately stop because the driver did not realize they hit him. The boy is expected to be okay. State Patrol is assisting with the investigation. We're also learning new details on what led to an officer being shot in White Bear Lake Tuesday night. Police say it happened when officers attempted to arrest a man for an outstanding warrant. They say one officer was shot 3 times. Police eventually arrested the suspect several hours later. The 33-year-old is being held at the Ramsey County Jail awaiting charges. The injured officer underwent surgery yesterday and is now recovering. Governor Walz and Lieutenant Governor Peggy Flanagan is proposing $60 million to use for counties and city infrastructure projects. This is part of Walz's 2-year budget proposal. Some of that money will go to building out electric vehicle charging stations. Political reporter John Croman will have more on the proposal tonight on our news at 6 o'clock. In just 8 hours, the streets of Minneapolis will be shifting from 2-sided parking to just 1. That means parking will not be allowed on the even side of streets designated as snow emergency routes. Parking is allowed on snow emergency routes, parkways, and odd number sides of non-snow emergency routes. It's a way to help emergency vehicles and school buses pass through streets that have become clogged with snow. One-sided parking plan will stay in effect until April 1st. A group of parents actually in the Tankletown neighborhood of South Minneapolis didn't wait for the city's announcement. They took matters into their own hands, convincing their neighbors to move to a one-sided strategy last week. They say they made the change after their kids' school bus got stuck trying to navigate the roads at least 6 times. All right, talking about the snow, finally a break, and it is cold. It is January, right, Ben?
Yeah, finally. Despite the sun being out and despite us still reaching into the double digits today, it's actually the coldest day in about a month. Take a look at current temperatures right now. Currently sitting at 13 degrees in the Twin Cities. Rochester still at 7 above. This is just a taste of the Arctic air that's going to be arriving later this weekend and in the days beyond. In the short term, we are tracking a Clipper system as it exits the Canadian prairies. This is going to bring some snowfall over North Dakota and South Dakota today. And later on tonight, that burst of snow is going to be moving through the Twin Cities. So we're waiting for the clouds to move back in later this afternoon. Wind is initially going to pick up from the south, but as this weather system moves in from the northwest, a gusty northwest wind will greet us as we head into our Friday morning. Notice by midnight that snow starts to move into the Twin Cities, and looking at about maybe 4 to 6 hours of snow moving through, and we're only looking at about 1 to 2 inches of snowfall, but that will impact your Friday morning commute as the snow exits the area. And then it's about the falling temperatures. Here's the temperature and wind chill chart for tomorrow. Notice the warmest part of the day is in the morning. We'll start the day off near the freezing mark, but that gusty northwest wind pulling those temperatures down into the teens by tomorrow evening's commute. And notice the wind chill value will be dropping into the single digits as early as noon tomorrow. So it will be a colder end to the day. We are looking at a cold but dry weekend. Arctic air Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, looking at frigid wind chill, especially as we head into Sunday night into Monday. And it looks like we'll stay in the single digits at least through next Wednesday. So it has been a while since we've seen this type of cold, but we're going to have to get used to it pretty soon.
Yeah, it has been a while since we've seen the word frigid on the 7-day.
Right.
Thanks, Ben. And make sure to download the KARE 11 weather app. You can get personalized forecasts, weather alerts, and check the live radar at any time. It is free in every app store. At this time last year, there were nearly 8,000 people experiencing homelessness. That number is from a single night. Tonight at 5, we'll sit down with the team who connected with these people and find out how their data will be used to shape policy and get resources to the folks who really need them. All right, those are all of your news and weather headlines. We'll be back with more updates in just 30 minutes. Stay with us.